Each day, Pokémon Sun and Moon get a little bit closer to release, but there's still one more video that we need to take a closer look at, the third and final Train On trailer. Like the overview trailer, there isn't a ton of new information, but the snippets we do get are pretty interesting. So it's time to bring out our good friend, the old analysis machine, to see what secrets and hidden details it found. Let's do it. Right off the bat, we get a moment of Olivia giving advice. We can't see the full scene, making it tricky to identify where this is taking place. But the important part is that along with the trainer and Olivia, Kukui and Hau are there as well. And Olivia seems to be giving this advice to Hau. Could this be a hint to Hau's character arc? Will there be a moment of self-doubt that he has to overcome? It's an interesting possibility given the fact that he's incredibly upbeat until this point. But another scene seems to involve Lillie and Gladion. Lillie is talking to the trainer about showing the world what they can do, while Gladion is in the background. But what's going on? Is she actually going to battle? Will it be a double battle against Gladion? Will he have another trainer with him, or is he handling everything alone? Could this be a climactic fight? There's just too many questions that arise from this vague scene. Maybe it's really crazy and they're teaming up with Gladion for some reason. We just don't know. We also see a bit of the Pokdex and which number each Pokemon is. Of course, we have no idea if this is the entire Alola Dex or one of the Island Dexes. At the very least, we believe it has to be the Melee Dex because of the presence of the Grubbin line as well as Ladybug and Gladion, both of which we've seen in the opening areas thanks to the E3 demonstration. But this also shows that players will meet the Caterpie, Bonsly, Munchlax, Slowpoke, Wingull, Abra, Alolan Meowth, and Magnemite lines early on. While these are mostly classic Pokemon, it is noteworthy that the trailer skipped numbers 19 through 27 and 30 through 34, meaning they're likely new Pokemon. Finally, we get to see snippets of evolutions and Z-moves. The trailer pretty much reveals that a Leaf Stone is still used to evolve Exeggcute, but because it's an Alola, it becomes Alolan Exeggutor. It makes us wonder about the future and how these Alolan forms may be available in other regions, but that's something we won't have to worry about for quite some time. The other Pokemon we see evolve is Charjabug, which seems to be a late evolution as we thought, with the trailer hinting that it evolves at level 40 into Vikavolt. We also get to see that the normal Z move is called Breakneck Blitz, as Alolan Exeggutor runs down its opponent. The other Z move we see appears to be the Rock Z move. After all, rather than a rock throw or rock slide, this move just drops a gigantic boulder on top of the opposing Pokemon. Hard to miss with that. But before we end off this short analysis, we wanted to point out one of the shirts that was shown off during the trailer. It shows the trainer wearing a design based off Venusaur with the number 03 within the pattern. After all, it is the third Pokemon. And that's everything we could find in the third Train On trailer. Pokémon Sun and Moon are almost here, so many of our questions will soon be answered. But how many of our predictions and observations did we get right? We'll just have to see. Of course, if we missed anything, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for more on Pokemon and other things gaming.